Hi, everybody. Welcome back to another Tarot Tea Time. How is everybody? I hope you guys had a great weekend. I want to hear all about it. What's everybody do? I know so many people have been going to holiday parties. I've been seeing on social media. So, how are you guys? We had a great time this weekend. One of my best friends came in town from Dallas, and we also had my husband's law firm Christmas party over at this place called Pierpont's in Kansas City, which is just beautiful. So we had a great time. And then tonight, we are actually right after this. We are going to be going to Dallas. I'm driving to Dallas with my husband. We had I filmed a TV segment for my talk show that airs in Dallas about Dallas Animal Services, some adoptable dogs. So, long story short, one of the dogs has hit their deadline. So, we are actually going to drive there tonight after this live, and we are going to go pick him up. And he's going to be a new part of our family. So, we got a lot of stuff going on around here. That Sagittarius new moon on Tuesday is no joke. So, how are you guys? Hi, Beth. Hi, Sage Moon. How are y'all? Did you guys have a good weekend? So it's so nice to see everybody. Let everybody come on into the room. But we've got some tea to spill in the meantime. So we got to start with the beginning, right? Okay. The Selena Gomez of it all. Hi, Voices of Davis. How's it going? So the last time we pulled some cards on Selena Gomez, there was like a rumor that she actually kind of started herself that she was seeing someone, right? And she was just kind of putting it out there. Well, there was a hard launch since we last spoke, and it looks like she is dating. In fact, Benny Blanco, when we did the tarot reading last time, it did come through that there was something going on. They were in a relationship. So we did predict that in this community here. So that's pretty exciting. I love another confirmation. But yeah, so she was out actually talking about it and then seemed to have kind of she did a little bit of a spiral on Instagram where she was trying to defend herself. She was, and no judgment. I can only imagine that it's probably pretty difficult, when everybody's just scrutinizing you all the time. But it was like, oh gosh, someone take the phone away from Selena Gomez, right? Like if you guys know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Hi, Penny. Oh, good to see everybody. Hi, Diane. She's here for all the tea. All right. Beth says, oh, I love it. You're getting another fur baby. Yes, we are. Aw, thank you, Beth. We're so excited. We're a little nervous. It's just one of those things that we feel like it was meant to be. We're just going to trust that it was all in alignment, and I don't know. I just feel like he wouldn't have been brought to me to put on my talk show and then just so happened to have his deadline hit at the same time. I'm just like, we've got to at least help him. And so, yeah. So, you know what? I think we're all lucky. Thank you, Beth. It's a lot going on. Okay. Create future. Can you read about Selena and Benny? Yes, I can. Sage Moon, how cute. A new pup feels like a lot happened this week. A lot happened this week, Sage Moon. Selena, Nicki Minaj, Diddy, like, whoa. Oh, Sage Moon. Okay. All right. Let's dive in. It's time to spill some tea. Okay. So let's definitely start. Sage Moon, you always crack me up. Let's definitely start with the Selena Gomez thing. Okay. So let's see what is going on. What prompted this sudden, decision to really clarify everything with Benny? She was even wearing that diamond B ring. I mean, it's been a lot, right? And then she decided to defend the relationship on social media. People were criticizing her, saying that in the past, he may have kind of alluded to her in an interview. He never said her name directly, but he did mention in an interview a long time ago when asked about Justin Bieber, because they worked on some songs together. He said that Justin is unlike other pop stars who will release a song and also have a makeup line. So anyway, there's just been a lot going on around this relationship. People think that he had shaded her before. Let's just see what's going on. And what prompted this sudden decision to just, go ahead and announce the relationship? She seems very, very into him. What's going on with them? Let's do past, present, and future for these two, because I think that might help us get a full picture, especially with all the people speculating about how in the past he shaded her. So in the past, what was their connection like, especially at the time when he allegedly shaded Selena Gomez? What was their connection like in the past? Ooh, okay. We had the Page of Cups in the reverse here. So in the past, I think that there was kind of like a failure to launch, failure to connect. Now, I believe these two have worked on music together like for a little while now. But specifically at the time when she was, supposedly shaded by him when he was working with Justin Bieber. I think there was a failure for them to connect at that point in time because I think he did know Justin better. And so, like when you only hear one side of the story, there could be a tendency to side with the person that's your friend and not really know what's going on. So this definitely would coincide with only having one side of the story and there not being an opportunity for the two of them to get to know each other and have like a spark of a love connection, this Page of Cups, the beginning of a new love. So, okay, that makes sense. So, in the past, I think there was some tension, but I don't think it was because of anything that happened between them. I just think that he only received one side of the story because he was friends with Justin and Justin's coworker. Let's see what's going on now in the present with their connection. That makes sense. You're so welcome, Create Future. Thank you for your request. Hi, Pink Princess. Sage Moon, that does sound like shade, doesn't it, though? Okay, in the present, Benny and Selena. How has this evolved to where they are now? Oh, okay. They're starting to jump. 9 of Cups. Okay, I like this. So, this is talking about how they're both in a state where they're more emotionally fulfilled. Okay, so this 9 of Cups, this is always about you like fulfilling yourself, taking care of your own needs first. This is someone who's like really self sufficient. They have come to kind of balance out their own emotions and their own needs. They can take responsibility for themselves. So, I think what changed from when, he shaded her was the fact that now he's seen things through his own eyes and she has seen things now through like the perspective of really understanding what happened and why. So I think they just have a mutual respect and a mutual understanding. It's kind of like, okay, yeah, there was some tension, but here's why. I think there was definitely a discussion. Here's why we had that tension. And we're definitely both in a place where we're emotionally strong enough to understand why that happened and realize that that doesn't need to be our future. So I think that there was a real connection and a conversation where they straightened everything out. And I like this. I like two people who are coming together in a place of like maturity. So, okay, that's very cool. Okay. I like it so far. So, what about the reasoning behind why she, announced everything just this past week? Like, why did she finally decide to do that? Be so public, talk about it on Instagram? Let's get a little bit more detail about this timing. Queen of Cups. Oh my God, you guys, this is so sweet. Okay, Queen of Cups, it's because she truly has fallen so in love with him that it was like she just wanted to tell the world. It's kind of like she's waited so long and she's at the point where she really just was like, okay, I'm just going to be honest about how I feel because I just love him so much. And it's like she's sure of him. She's just completely sure of the relationship. She's sure of him. She is sure of the connection. And wow, guys, I love that we went from 9 of Cups to Queen of Cups. Okay, Selena. Okay, okay. What do y'all think about that? Oh, I'm kinda like, that's amazing. That's amazing. Voice of Davis. Can you do an update on what Taylor will do for her birthday? Since her birthday is on Thursday. Great question. Can you do an update? Okay, yeah. Definitely. Definitely Voice of Davis. Let's check in and see what Taylor's gonna be up to for her birthday. She's still on break, right? Wonder if when the next Chiefs game is. Okay. I know she's at the game tonight here in Kansas City. Okay. So let's wrap up. Oh, you guys, they're flying. I don't know if you could see that. I need to lower this. They're like flying. Hold on. Oh my gosh, when the tarot tea is just flying. Um, let's wrap up this Selena Gomez Benny situation because I do want to know why she became kind of, I don't know, kind of unhinged on social media. Again, no judgment. Hey, sometimes you just get upset, right? But it was a little bit strange that she was answering all these comments, and it's something that's been all over, you know, the YouTube gossip channels and people have been speculating. So I'm just curious to get the tarot tea behind what triggered Selena Gomez to, just kind of get into the trenches with all the comments and really try to defend her relationship. What caused that for her? Let's get a read. Okay, whoa, this card like bent. That is bizarre. That's never happened before, honestly. 10 of wands that literally bent. So a burden. Dang. Okay, so this is a burden, but a burden worth having. She feels like she is in a place in her life where she's accepted that relationships are always going to probably be a burden because of her fans. And her fans, while she loves them, really they're always going to be a burden. But a burden worth having. So I think that she genuinely wanted to go ahead and, I think she thought she was, cutting it off at the pass. It was like, "I'm gonna be aggressive, and I'm going to try to draw a line in the sand," because it's almost like wanting to face it head on. I think she feels like she hides a lot from things, and for whatever reason, this Queen of Cups energy, I think it just kind of overtook her, and she just decided, "I'm gonna face this head on because this is important to me." Now, maybe it backfired a little bit, but I think that was her intention. So, okay, gotta hand it to her. She was standing up for what she believes is true. Did you guys see her in New York with Taylor Swift? Her outfit was amazing. She looked amazing. I mean, she's looking stunning as always, but really, she's seems very happy. Okay, moving on. That's good to see. Good to see. Penny D, she's at the game right now. Yes. Oh my gosh, Penny, did you see her on TV? Oh my gosh, Penny. That's awesome. Sage Moon, kind of like damned if she does, damned if she doesn't. Totally. Sage Moon, 100%. I think you're so right. So, okay, let's see about Taylor. Let's check in on her. What is she going to be up to for her birthday? Let's just see if she has any plans yet. What's going on with Taylor and her birthday celebration? Coming up on Thursday. Okay, Knight of Pentacles. Okay. This this is the slow and steady wins the race card. This is nothing flashy, but the Knight of Pentacles typically refers to a person who shows up as a Knight of Pentacles. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe that when we've done a reading before for Taylor and Travis, he's come through as the Knight of Pentacles. I would have to look back, but I'm pretty sure we did get this for him one time. But this is my slow and steady card. This is my reliable card of someone that you know is going to be there for you. I wonder if they're going to return to a place where they've already been before, because this is my old reliable card. I wouldn't be surprised if they went to one of their favorite places that they've already been to in the past. I definitely think they're going to find a way to spend it together or at least celebrate together. But I see this being more low key and more private. I also think it's interesting that we have the Knight of Pentacles bringing a gift. What could this gift be? I know everyone's speculating that they might be getting engaged, and I just don't know. But let's just see if we can get a little more information about this birthday spent with a Knight of Pentacles. Reliable, steady person in her life. Penny says, yeah. Penny agrees. Our Scorpio moon Penny agrees. That's always a good sign. Okay. Let's see. Let's get another one. Taylor's birthday celebration. A few more details, please. Oh, the devil card reversed. Okay, this is hilarious. So the devil card in the upright is just having fun. It's kind of debaucherous. It's drinking. It's eating cake, literally, literally birthday celebration. Staying up too late. I don't look at the devil card as actual negativity. I look at it more as you're just kind of having a good time, freewheeling. So I think that they are going to be more in a private setting, which that makes sense, right? But I think she's going to be with him. They're going to find a way to celebrate together. And I think that they are going to be eating, drinking, doing typical birthday things. And I think she's going to have a lot of fun. This is not giving super romantic. He's giving romantic energy, but she's giving having a lot of fun. It's she plans to really celebrate this birthday and make it one that she remembers. I think she's going to get an amazing dress. She might even wear red. And I think that she is going to be of the mindset to celebrate an amazing year. I think she's gonna be in really high spirits. You know how sometimes people will feel, like, a little bit blue or something on their birthday? Not her. She's, like, ready to celebrate all of her success, and she feels like this is a very special birthday. So I love that, and I do think they'll be spending it together, and I think they're gonna have fun. So, okay, that's cute. Cute. We love when love is just loving. Love is happening. Okay. Let's see. What else do we have here on our list? Oh my gosh, guys. Now, speaking of birthdays and Sagittarius pop stars, Britney Spears had her birthday just recently, and she spent it with her mom. So people are talking about how they had a reconciliation. I want to pull some tarot tea on that because I don't know. I'm not even going to comment. We all know why, right? It's just been such a long road and so much has been going on. I just want to see, like, how did that even happen? Like, I don't know. I just want to pull some cards on Britney because that's just very interesting. Let's see what's going on with Britney Spears and her mom spending her birthday together. Very unexpected. The Lover's card. In this instance, it's all about making choices. Okay, let's get some clarity there. Making choices. It's definitely a choice, I think, to forgive or a choice to draw boundaries. So this is all about choices that Britney's been making. What else? King of Cups in the reverse. Ooh, okay. Whoa. This is about the absence of her dad. I just got goosebumps, like literal chills on my face. Okay. I think that because her dad, and he had some major health stuff going on, right? I don't even like to talk about him just because he's so he just seems like such a terrible person. Um, But I believe that this is about them. They reconnected because they discussed the King of Cups in reverse, AKA the love that they both didn't receive from the masculine figure, which would be her father and obviously her mother's husband. So I think that they have been able to reconnect and make a choice to try to at least repair their relationship, I think, with boundaries and all of that. But it's because they've agreed on what happened with this King of Cups in reverse, and since he's out of the picture, I think that they have been able to find empathy for each other because in a way, I think they both feel like they were victims of the same person, allegedly. Wow, that's very deep, but you know what? That actually makes so much sense. That makes so much sense. Hopefully they can both heal. It just seems like they've both been through so much. Sage Moon, yes, I almost forgot about the Britney news too. I don't know much, but her family seems so untrustworthy. They really do. Ice Cube. Hi, Ice Cube. How's it going? How was your weekend? Pink Princess. He had his leg amputated. Yeah. Right. I mean, that family has just been so much going on with them. It's very dark. It's like very it just seems very sad and scary. You know what I mean? It's just a lot of really bad vibes happening. Beth says, yes, Brittany's dad gives me creepy vibes. Totally. Just creepy. So, you know what? I'm going to leave it at that because this is some kind of intense energy. But I will say, I'm happy to see that they are making choices to reconnect, hopefully in the healthiest way possible. This is all about choice. And it's because they have both decided to get him out of their lives and to really kind of hash out what happened with the whole situation. So, okay, interesting. We're gonna go ahead and cleanse our palates from that. Whew, that's a lot. I do want to pull a couple cards on Taylor Swift's Time Magazine article when she talked about Kim Kardashian. Did you guys read that or see that article? I was pretty surprised that she mentioned Kim only because I feel like I thought that she just wouldn't address it, you know? And so I was surprised, but also like, okay, good for you. Like if it's something that really bothers you, like you're standing up for yourself, you know? That's kind of the feeling I got. So I wanted to see like how Kim felt and just kind of dig into that a little bit because I'm sure she was shocked. Ice Cube says my weekend is good. Nice. Good. I'm so glad it was good. I have some tea. Ooh. Ice Cube brought new tea. Olivia Rodrigo and Louis Partridge are a couple. Ice Cube, yes. Thank you for bringing that tea. Ice Cube, you always have good tea. Okay, very, very cool. Great to know. Well, I hope that they are just super in love. Wish them the best. I like to see more like of these couples, like working out. Put out good vibes for them. Beth, burn the sage. I know. I honestly need to get some sage and bring it in here for some of these readings when they turn a corner. Um, I just ask, I'm like, okay, Archangel Michael, just protect and you know, keep all that bad energy away. We're just having a little fun with the tarot tea. Ice Cube says Camila Cabello was seen getting cozy with BLP Kosher at a party in Miami. Oh my gosh, Ice Cube, you have so much good tea. Okay, cool. Good to know. Beth says, I'm very happy Taylor is speaking about the phone call and karma. Nice, Beth. Nice, right? Hey, sometimes she has to deliver her own karma by just telling the truth. The truth can be its own karma. Okay, so let's find out about how let's just get into it. How did Kim feel when she saw that Taylor Swift mentioned the whole affair, the whole phone call situation? I mean, something that was so despicable that Kim did. How did she feel when she first got the news that she was mentioned in the Time magazine article? Oh my gosh. And she would just love to be like person of the year. Oh, karma. When it comes around, it really comes hard. So let's see. How did Kim take the news? And what is her plan? She always has a plan, I feel like. The Chariot. Ooh, okay. Well, the Chariot's all about Mars energy. So this is getting mobilized. This person has a chariot. So it's like getting mobilized, getting motivated. So I think that she definitely felt heated after finding out that Mars energy. It gives you some anger. But then I think she started going into chariot mode of taking action, taking phone calls, like trying to figure out what am I going to do to like look better in the situation. I mean, she's very calculating, but this definitely confirms that that was the mindset. I'm not getting that she stopped and like cried or really reflected or felt bad. Let's get some more. Let's get some more info. She was just kind of like, okay, well, here's what I'm going to do. More details. Let's get more details. Allegedly for entertainment purposes only. How Kim K reacted to seeing her karma coming to life when Taylor Swift talked about what she did to her back in the day with the whole Kanye phone call. I kind of am surprised that they weren't charged with some sort of crime because I think that was illegal the way that they recorded her without her knowing. And then, I don't know, we'd have to ask Lawyer Moog, but then edited her words. Let's get some more info here. Ooh, the 7 of Cups in reverse. Holy smokes. Okay, the 7 of Cups in the upright is all about having choices to make and making choices to move forward. In the reverse, this is feeling like you have no choices. Whoa, it's like she pulled her PR people, she talked to the marketing team, she talked to her mom, she talked to whoever it is that she consults with when it comes to business, and she basically came up with 7 of Cups in reverse. Like, everybody was kind of like, I don't really know what you're gonna be able to do because this is, like, in writing, in Time magazine, she's the person of the year, like, you just kind of have to accept it. Like, you have to accept that you did something, and it's come back to bite you. It's, like, kind of like people are like, "There's really nothing you can do." Ooh, okay. Is she going to reach out to Taylor? Oh, this literally just flipped, so we're just gonna take it. Oh, I just got chills. 9 of Cups. Why am I getting chills? This is very weird. 9 of Cups is typically a good card, but I'm getting chills, but like not in a good way. It's hard to explain. Oh, I don't like this. Okay. So this is kind of like in a negative way, which I've never had this card come through in a negative light. Kim is like going to get into 9 of Cups mode where she's going to be super focused on herself emotionally, trying to change the narrative through like touching people's feelings. This is giving major manipulation. Oh my God. Does she ever just like say, I'm sorry and give it a rest? Okay. I mean, I'm not surprised, but like, dang, that's a lot. Okay. Let's see. What are you guys saying? To catch up with what everyone's chatting about. Mm-hmm. Cecilia. Hi, Cecilia. Cecilia says that's probably sent in by a Sean fan. Oh, wait, I missed it. I'm just trying to catch up. Okay. The Camila Cabello thing. Okay, okay, got it. Cecilia, nice. Pink Princess says, "What about Sophie Turner and her new boyfriend?" Okay, let's pull a card. Ice Cube, would you like to pull a card for each of them just for fun? Well, I would. I sure would. Okay, let me do Sophie Turner and then Ice Cube. I'll scroll back up and do the ones that you have been spilling tea on. Okay, Beth says, just FYI, I believe that there's going to be a big backlash for the Kardashians in general in 2024 for entertainment purposes only. Beth, I love it. Oh my God. That is the funniest thing I've ever seen. My opinion, or your intuition, Beth. That's interesting. I think you're totally right. Yeah, Beth, I would have to agree, especially with ending the year with this bombshell with Taylor. And I feel like they are kind of falling out of favor. I think people are just kind of society is changing. Our values are changing. And I just don't think that they're really a part of what's coming next. Not to mention that Pluto, just a little astrological perspective, Pluto's entering Aquarius on January 21st, 2024. And this is supposed to really usher in a whole new vibe as far as like media and like celebrity and our culture. And I think it's going to be a change for the better. We're going to be more focused on like humanity and kind of like the vibes Taylor brings out, just like really caring about other people and being genuine. So yeah. Anyway, I think that's true, but we'll talk about that at a later date. All right. So Sophie Turner, back to her. Let's see what's going on with her new guy. Pink Princess, I'm over them, LOL. I am too. Sage Moon, yeah. I think aren't we all kind of over them? See, I think this is just a little example of what's coming. All right, Sophie Turner and her new guy, who is like royalty. Is his name like Peregrine or something? Something like that. He's like British. Oh, okay. We have Four of Wands in the reverse. Now, I'm still going to take this as a positive because Four of Wands is always positive. But because it was in the reverse, I think that this is indicating that like they are definitely in a couple. There's a commitment and they're celebrating. They're excited about their future, but we have it in the reverse, meaning that there's something kind of blocking their full commitment. And this is my card of like moving in together, building a home together, getting married, buying a new home together. Like that's what all of this is kind of about, this four energy. So they have this energy present in their connection, but there's something blocking them right now. And it's probably Sophie Turner's divorce. Like that would make sense. It's just going to be a little bit of a delay, but they're in a very positive connection. So I love that. I mean, I love that she really bounced back from all the stuff with Joe Jonas quickly. I think that's really nice. And she seems like a really good person. So that's amazing. Okay. Really couldn't get a better card. She's going to take a little time, which I think is healthy. Okay, so let's see. Okay, Voice of Davis. I honestly don't get why people are taking sides with Joe and Sophie. Okay, that's fair, Voice of Davis. They just seem like two parents that want two different lives with their kids. Voice of Davis, you know what? And everybody is entitled to their opinion on this, so I totally get where you're coming from. I think that, at least personally, I think that where a lot of people are kind of blaming him about the whole situation is because he was alluding to the fact that there was something caught on a Ring camera that allegedly for entertainment purposes only, wasn't what he was I think people just thought he was alluding to the fact that there was cheating or something caught on camera. And then it turned out that that wasn't true. So I think it was just kind of a matter of fighting dirty. But again, probably depends on who you talk to and on what side, whose side of the story you hear. So hopefully they can end as amicably as possible and both move on. But I understand where you're coming from, Voice of Davis. Okay. It's never 100% one person's fault, right? Okay, Ice Cube. I'm scrolling around to see what you wanted me to pull a card. Here we go. Okay. Ice Cube. We're going to pull a card for Olivia Rodrigo and Louis Partridge. I need to look them up. I mean, obviously I know who she is, but I need to look him up. Is he a fellow musician or like an actor? Let's see. Olivia and her new guy. Oh, these are sticking, so I'm not going to take one. Nine of Wands. Okay, there isn't a lot going on in this connection. I don't know how long they've been together. I don't really know anything about this couple. So, Ice Cube, you may have to give a few details here. But Nine of Wands, this seems like things have been going pretty fast for them, which is fine. There's a lot of passion here. But I think they're in a good place right now where they both feel like they can kind of take a breather. They're in a stage where they just wanna kinda take a breath, spend time together. This is almost like being in the energy of like, "Okay, whoa, let's just take a breath and hang out together, like, this has just been crazy." Let me get some clarifiers here about them. But a lot of passion, that 9 of Wands, a lot of passion, that's good. What else? Ooh, Queen of Swords in the reverse. Oh my god, okay. This is major. So, Olivia Rodrigo in the past has been very hurt, which put her into Queen of Swords energy. And this could be, I'm getting goosebumps, so confirmation. This could be the situation with, I think, like Sabrina Carpenter. They had that issue. It could have been other people too that, we don't necessarily know about that she's dated. But Olivia Rodrigo, for a long time, when it came to relationships, love, dating, she was in Queen of Swords energy, meaning self protective, putting up a lot of boundaries and walls. The first one to walk away, not willing to take anybody's BS. She was just not in the place. She was like, not me, like, not today. You're not going to like make me look dumb. In the reverse means that he is helping her to get out of this mindset and open her heart again and believe in love. She doesn't feel like with him, she has to be in the Queen of Swords energy. She actually feels like she can let her guard down. And yeah, she doesn't have to be this way. I mean, what a relief for her. Oh my gosh, cute. Okay, let's get one more card for them. That's very nice. Very, very good to see. It's like a healing energy for her. So this is a very positive connection. It feels very authentic. Let's get one more for them. Olivia Rodrigo and her new guy. Okay, Ace of Cups in the reverse. Now, I'm going to take this in the same way. So, in the past, she felt like Ace of Cups energy, where like she felt so emotional about situations that put her into that Queen of Swords energy that she almost felt like she would get too emotional. Like she used to feel like her feelings were kind of out of control. The Ace of Cups is like very positive emotion, but I think that she felt like she would go to extremes. This in the reverse is also showing a rebalancing of her emotions. So she feels like he helps her to overcome whatever this feeling is where she used to go to the extremes. Like I think in the past, the relationships felt unstable and it would be kind of like up one day, down the next. In the reverse, this is showing that there's a balance in their connection. So it's very positive. It's like she doesn't feel like anything is extreme. That's really good. I mean, I love to see that for them. So very nice. Thank you for that, Ice Cube. And then you also wanted me to pull a card on Camila Cabello, who was seen getting cozy with BLP Kosher at a party in Miami. I don't know who that is, but I will look this person up later. But in the meantime, we'll pull a card and see. Okay. Camila at Art Basel, having fun at the parties. Let's see. How does she feel about this person that she was spotted with at the parties in Miami? What's going on with them? Oh, we're getting so many reverse cards tonight. It must be like something going on with maybe the new moon coming up. Maybe things are about to change. But we have 7 of swords in the reverse here. So I don't like that at all. I think, do you know anything about this person? Ice Cube, BLP Kosher. I do not like that there's a 7 of swords energy around them. It's almost like there's something kind of sneaky about this person, allegedly, for entertainment purposes. I hate to say that. I don't even know who this person is, but it seems like there's a little bit of a sneaky vibe. I don't get a really positive read on these two. Let's see if we can get one more card to kind of clarify what's going on with this person she was just spotted with. And then we'll move on. That's a little strange though. Cards are coming in hot with that 7 of swords. Camila and this person she was spotted with. Let's see. Okay. Another reversal, Page of Wands, but in the reverse. Is this someone that she's dated before? Okay, and I have no clue who this person is, but what's coming through here is that this is not a new connection. Page of Wands in the reverse. At one time, this was something very new and passionate, but in the reverse, along with the Seven of Swords in the reverse, I think that they had some kind of connection, and then something happened where Seven of Swords energy, there was a little bit of like the feeling of betrayal, whether there was a full betrayal or not. And so they're hanging out again together, but they seem to have kind of a history that is still lingering, which I don't love that. So it's kind of what I get for them. Very interesting. Ice Cube says Luis Partridge is a British actor. Okay, cool. He's trending on X. They look cute together. Okay, nice. Very nice. Well, good. I love that they are happy and that it seems like he's helping her to finally, feel like she's with someone that she can really trust and care about. So that's amazing. Okay. All right, let's see. What else do we have here, you guys? Beth says, so when Selena went wild on social media, Lauren, her egg E. Oh yeah, yeah. Thank you for the pronunciation. Lauren Aregi unfollowed Selena on Instagram. Can you pull a card and what on Lauren Haregi and her current life direction? I absolutely will. And Beth Sparks, thank you for the dedication of putting the pronunciation twice. You are a rock star. That was amazing. Let's see. Okay, here's what I'm going to say too, because I have so many like reversal cards. I'm going to go ahead and switch the vibe now. Let's do no reversals. Okay. Let's take everything as a straightforward answer. Set that intention. Okay. Kind of simplify some of these complicated energies that are coming through right now. Must be something in the astrology. All right. That is very bizarre that she would unfollow Selena. What's going on with Lauren? Okay. Well, when you ask, the answer is sometimes a little strange. The Devil card. Lauren is in a phase where she's really following her own passion. She's doing whatever the heck she wants. She unfollowed Selena just genuinely straight up because she was like, I don't like that. I think that's weird. It's very like this card coming through when you're asking about someone's energy, it's very much like just motivated by what someone is wanting and thinking in the moment. It's very much about in this present moment. It's not necessarily like a super high vibe card, not a really low vibe card. It's just about basically living life at face value and all that entails. So I think that she genuinely was just annoyed when she saw it and just unfollowed her because she's in that phase of her life. So that's kind of where she's headed right now. She's following her own joy. Let's pull one more card for Lauren, for you, Beth. What else? What is her life direction? The Emperor. Ooh, okay. She's wanting to become more powerful when it comes to her life, her career, her direction. In the past, I think she felt like she wasn't always the one in control or making all the decisions in her life. And so even if it maybe comes across as impulsive at times, she's in a place where she really just wants to live life and do things on her own terms, including her career. So I think that we are going to probably see more of her doing things like this, Beth, where she's just genuinely doing things to be authentic to herself and not necessarily thinking about how it looks, the PR of it all. And same thing when it comes to any of her projects professionally. I think she's just going to really be putting things out there that she feels are authentic. So at the bottom of the deck, while I was talking, I just glanced the Magician at the bottom of the deck. So I do think that she is working on something else. I think that she's going to put out something. And I don't think it'll be too long because this was just right here. So interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Let's see. Oh, we also have on our list. Okay. So Will Smith, this is a little bit random, but I just was curious. So, okay, of course, we all remember all of like the stuff that happened with Jada and all of that was just kind of crazy when she was really promoting her book. And I just felt like we all kind of felt like she was like dragging Will. Well, Will was spotted out over the weekend at Art Basel getting into the car with a beautiful woman. And people are wondering, has he moved on? Is he, and he's not perfect either by any means. But I just wanted to pull a couple of cards, allegedly for entertainment purposes, specifically about Will Smith and his energy. I did feel like Jada really dragged him. So see what's going on with him. Okay, so we have the Queen of Wands, and this is all about following your passion in life. I would say he's really bouncing back. He's in a good place. This Queen of Wands is like one of my favorite cards in the whole deck because this is all about like your solar plexus chakra energy. So it's about like living life authentically. So sometimes this will come through if somebody has not been true to themselves because maybe they were in a relationship with somebody who, they were constantly like trying to get approval from or, anything like that. But when this card comes through, when we're talking about Will Smith, he's finally back to living life on his own terms. So I think that he is moving on. I do. I think he's definitely moving on. Okay. Everybody should live life on their own terms, right? So that's at least good to see. Okay, let's see what else do we have here. Beth LMAO. You're welcome. Thank you for the recommendation. Okay, Tracy says they worked on music, Camila and that guy. Okay, good to know. Ice Cube, can you also read how Olivia feels about her ex Joshua Bassett? Ooh, that's an interesting one. Let's read that. In Jimmy Fallon's show, she admitted she stalked him on Instagram. Oh, okay, yes, let's see. Well, I think he definitely caused that, or he was one of the people that caused that Queen of Swords energy that she's finally able to get over. I think that relationship really kind of put her through it. So, how does Olivia Rodrigo feel about her ex Joshua Bassett now? How does she feel about him when she thinks of him? What does she feel about him? Ooh, the Magician. Okay. Is he potentially inspiring some music that she's writing right now? Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Yeah. The Magician. Okay. What kind of music? Let's get some more details here. Oh, yeah, that totally, I mean, that makes sense. Olivia Rodrigo, when she thinks of her ex Joshua Bassett, what are her thoughts? What comes through? Ace of Swords. Guys, okay, we were just saying how after that relationship, she turned into the Queen of Swords. And that's all about self-protection, right? It was as a response to the energy of viewing him as the Ace of Swords, the person who always looks out for themselves and comes out victorious. This is the winner, basically. So she looks at him as someone who really put themselves first, who was cold, even allegedly for entertainment purposes, cold and calculating. This is very much like air energy. This is not loving. This is someone who is very much always looking out for their own best interest and someone who's willing to be ruthless, break up with somebody, let somebody go. This is like someone who would break up via text message. So she views him as very cold. And I think she's writing songs about him right now. That makes sense. Let's get one more. Hi, Lawyer Moog. Oh no, Beth, how did you let Casey lose to the Bills? Oh, it wasn't up to us, Beth. That was brutal. Okay. Sage Moon, why did that make me feel like Olivia is Taylor 2.0? LOL. Sage Moon, I totally, totally agree with you. Oh my God, such a good point. 100%. I feel that too. When Olivia thinks of Joshua Bassett, the energy. Guys, when the tarot teachers comes out and says it, Seven of Swords, the sneaky card. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, so to recap, Ice Cube, thank you for that request. Wow. She thinks about him as a muse for some of her greatest songs, so that's cool. That's good. Turn your lemons into lemonade. She sees him as ruthless, as someone who, in a way, like won the breakup, if you will, or like someone who thought they were going to win the breakup. Very cold, very calculating, and as someone who betrayed her, who can't be trusted. Woo! We need the sage in here again. As Beth said, we need that sage. Ice Cube says, "Oh yes, her biggest hits were inspired by her relationship with Josh." Okay, cool. Very cool. Did he inspire Vampire? Well, then that makes sense. Thank you for confirming that, Ice Cube. Penny D says stupid penalties killed them. Ooh, talking about that KC game. Let's pull like a live one right now. Okay, what are Taylor and Travis doing now because of after that loss? What do they do after a loss, allegedly? How do they recover? Are they going to dinner? Let's pull a live tea. An even more live of the minute tea. They're right here in Kansas City, so maybe we can connect with the energy even better. Ooh, the Hierophant, all about learning lessons. When the tarot tea is just talking, just telling you plainly. It's a somber mood. It's about learning lessons. This honestly makes so much sense. They're just talking about the lessons that they learn from a loss. It's like a deep philosophical discussion. This is the teacher and like what you learn from your losses. It's a very low key vibe. Oh my God. One more to clarify. Ice Cube, whoa, your tarot tea was so spot on. Ice Cube, the tarot tea is just, it's talking. Thank you for saying that though. I appreciate it. That's so nice. Oh, Wheel of Fortune. Okay, yeah, so they're having like a deep talk about lessons learned from losses, obviously, and then also there's a wheel. This is so funny, but we're like tapping right into the combo. Allegedly, Wheel of Fortune, things change. One day you're up, one day you're down. It's like I think it's like a deep philosophical talk about getting motivated to overcome difficulty, which is not what you do with your best friend and the person that you're in a relationship with. Totally. So, okay, nice. What doesn't ruin you makes you stronger. So I think that Taylor Swift's probably a great person to talk to after you've had a loss that is disappointing, right? Jack Stack, what? Oh, M- Michael, you're talking about my husband is on here talking about barbecue. I missed the other part, but we did go to Jack Stack last week. It was good if you're ever in Kansas City. Beth is lighting some sage. Okay, thank you. All right, Beth, thank you. That will collectively take care of it for this whole group. So appreciated. Beth, you're amazing. Voice of Davis says, can you do an update on Harry Styles and Taylor Russell? Yes. Since some articles say they aren't doing well. Yes. Thank you so much for that. Voice of Davis, I know that you requested that in one of the comments. I believe it was last week. Thank you for following up. Okay. Yeah, if I ever miss one of y'all's requests, please just say it again. I'm sorry. I appreciate it. If I ever miss one, it's not because I didn't want to. So just remind me. I'll do it. Okay. Voice of Davis. Let's see. Harry Styles and Taylor Russell. Rumors that they aren't doing well. Let's see. We're going to just take upright cards. Okay. The High Priestess. Whoa. This is a major arcana card. So this is an overarching strong energy of like life lessons and things. So I will say, I'm getting goosebumps. I will say that this connection definitely has it's having an important impact on both of them. It's like it's a connection that definitely is going to leave some sort of lesson, something that they're going to take with them from this if they don't work out. If they do, they'll still have this lesson that they're learning. But this is about intuition and psychic connection. I wonder what their zodiac signs are. I feel like they have a strong, like almost like psychic connection. I wouldn't be surprised if they had like a placement that was very, very I have goosebumps on my face even, like very on point. Maybe they have the same Venus sign. Maybe they have the same North Node. There's something about a connection that goes beyond words. Okay. So let's do past, present, and future to see if they're having issues right now. Harry Styles and Taylor Russell. But that's a promising first card. So their connection, their relationship in the past, when they first got together, what energy describes their initial connection? Three of Cups. Were they introduced by a friend? Or did they meet through a creative project? So yeah, when they first met, this is like very lighthearted. This is also the energy of a celebration. So I love this. This is like a really upbeat energy. sometimes people will connect and it's like a sultry energy or whatever. Not saying that there wasn't an attraction, but I'm saying it was like it was like a very positive energy. This is giving kind of like bubbly. This is excited. This is good conversation. This is laughter. And again, this could be like being introduced by friends because there's like a similar sense of humor or people being like, I know y'all would get along. Or it could even be meeting while on a creative project that is really bringing out the best in both people. So this is a really good positive connection from the beginning. Okay, how are they doing currently? Allegedly for entertainment purposes. Oh, Lawyer Mug. Are you telling everybody? Yeah, I told them. I was like, after this, we're gonna drive to Dallas. Yeah, he's so sweet. Shani, heart puppies. Penny, I want a boxer. Penny, if you want a boxer, when we go down there, we can see if they have any. Here, I'll tell you all about. I'm gonna put the TV segment that aired over on ABC in Dallas last week. But it's basically like everybody is just kind of full. The shelters are very full right now, unfortunately. So if anybody is in the market for a pup, Dallas particularly has very full shelters and they have some great dogs there. So if anybody's interested, yeah, let me know and I can see if there are any that you would like. We're going to partner with them like long term on my talk show so that we can hopefully help some dogs find their homes. So sweet little babies. They're so cute. Okay. In the past, they had a great initial connection. Okay. So Harry Styles and Taylor in the present, are they having issues? Why are there rumors? Let's get the tarot truth. What? Okay. Guys, 3 of Swords. I don't know where you guys heard that rumor, but word on the street is this rumor is being confirmed. Oh my gosh. Sometimes, like, I wonder who it was. Like, was it on like Us Weekly, Page 6, Dumois? Because this is basically confirmation. And how weird is this, you guys? We have 3 of Swords for their present energy, and we had 3 of Cups in the past. So this is kind of indicating that whatever brought them together is what's breaking their hearts. Oh my God, that is very sad, which would make sense though why this would be a spiritual connection, because it's almost like they're learning about themselves and they're learning something new through the connection. But there is a heartbreak energy around them. That is really sad. Okay, let's get clarification. Why is it? Oh, Penny, I'm so sorry to hear that your dog of 13 years passed last month. My heart goes out to you. That, oh my gosh. And Penny, for your pup to live to 13 years, I know that nothing takes the place of that loss, but I hope that you just know what a great home you gave your pup. What a wonderful, nice, long life. I'm so sorry, Penny. Just sending you a big hug. That's got to be one of the toughest things. I will see if there are any boxers while I'm there. And I have your info. I'll DM you, Penny, in case. Just in case. We'll see. If it works, it works. But if it doesn't, no pressure, obviously. I know you're still healing from all that. I'm sorry. I know. It had to be so difficult. Big hug from all of us here. We're just going to give Penny a big hug. Yeah, Beth is in there too. All of us sending you all the love, Penny. Ice Cube, too bad I live too far. Where do you live, Ice Cube? I'm like, where do you live? I'm like turning to the crazy dog lady. No, they do have services where they can help the dogs find homes in other states. This dog is just urgent, which is why we have to go down and get him. But yeah, just DM me at Brit Madrid on Instagram if you guys want me to help you find a precious dog. I love y'all. Y'all are the sweetest. This is the best community. Okay, so Harry and Taylor, why are they in 3 of Swords heartbreak energy? Why are they in heartbreak? Oh, okay, this card literally just fell. We're going to take it. Wheel of Fortune, things changing. What could have changed? What could have changed between Harry and Taylor? This is like an elaborate story coming through. Taylor Russell, not Taylor Swift. That's another Taylor that we know. There was a connection there. What could have changed? Queen of Cups, something about her. Did her feelings change for him? Guys, this story is starting to get pretty interesting. I don't want to say. But we will. Allegedly for entertainment purposes only, according to the Tarot Tea Truth here. There was it was like almost like a change of heart for Taylor. And it had to do with strength. This is inner strength. There was something about, I hate to say this, there's something about Harry, allegedly, that she thought that he was like really solid in a certain way. And then through getting to know each other, which is why we date, right? You date people to get to know them and see if it's something that's going to be long lasting. But I think the deeper the connection got, strength card, there was a lack of strength in the relationship, but it was really because something about him, maybe he wasn't strongly committed. He has a lot of Aquarius in his chart. Maybe I don't know. Let me get one more. Ice Cube, I live in Canada. That one might be tough, Ice Cube. But you're so sweet. It's cool that we have someone from Canada in here, though. Oh, Diane, big dog lover. I know your heart hurts. We love you, Penny. Oh. Well, you're in our fam, Penny. So when you're sad, we're sad. All right, one more on this one. Ooh, okay, 8 of Swords. This is so weird, but this is the story unfolding. Sometimes the tarot tea, it's not pretty, but we're just going to take what the tarot's telling us. So here's what happened. Oh my God, allegedly. It's very entailed. To sum it up, between Harry Styles and Taylor Russell, the rumors that people have heard about them not being in a good place right now it's confirmed by this reading. There was a lesson that both were meant to learn from the connection. We're going to assume that they have learned the lesson, which is good for their overall soul growth. But here's kind of what happened. They were introduced by a friend or through a creative project. And in the beginning, it was really fun and everything seemed great. In the present moment, there is a heartbreak energy. It went from having fun to like feeling like a loss of something that you thought was going to be so right for you. It just went from a 3 to another 3, which is like basically saying everything that was fun, it just kind of fell apart. So that's hurtful, obviously. And the reason this happened is because there was a change of heart on basically Taylor Russell's side where she got to know him better and she realized that she really wants someone who is a little bit more solid and like strong. This is so strange, but like strong as far as like their beliefs or like their ability to be there for her or like what they're able to give her like emotionally. And I'm not quite sure what was lacking, but there was something. And that's why we have this strength card. And then 8 of Swords, it's like a prison of your own mind. I wonder if Harry Styles has been struggling for some reason with commitment or with his relationships, with being able to commit and be present. Maybe he still has some hangups from his last relationship. Maybe he's not fully healed. We have the Swords. It's overthinking. So yeah, there's some barriers on Harry's part. And I think that it just kind of fell apart. So that's kind of sad. Okay. Well, thank you for asking that though. That was a very interesting question. Okay. Let's see. Chris says, did I miss any Sean being married rumors? Whoa, Chris, we did not talk about that one. Have you heard that? So people are saying that they maybe got married. Voice of Davis lives in Canada too. Oh my gosh, amazing. That is so cool. Love it. We have Canadians in here. That is amazing. I know. You guys are so sweet. Okay. Well, you guys, it is 6:59. As we said, we have got to get on the road. We're driving from Kansas City to Dallas to go pick up this pup. So it's going to be an interesting evening, a long drive. God bless Lawyer Moog for doing all this stuff with me. We're gonna send him a big hug as well. Go Lawyer Moke, you're the best husband ever. But I'm gonna go so that we can get all loaded up in the car, and hopefully you guys will be meeting the pup soon. Once we get him here and all settled, he might be a little bit skittish, and I'm not quite sure how he's gonna be at first. We've been kind of told, when they come straight from the shelter, they can be kind of stressed out. So once he's in a place where he feels settled and like comfortable, I will get him on camera so you guys can meet him. That would be fun. Well, I'll bring him to the tea. All right, you guys, y'all are the best. Lawyer Mugs will report back to you if they have boxers. Yes, we will, Penny. Absolutely, we will. All right, you guys, sending you a big hug. Thank you, Penny. Thank you for yes, we will drive. We will drive safe. Thank you for the well wishes. Y'all are so sweet. Oh, thank you, Beth. Thank you, Sage Moon. Thank you, Ice Cube. We love you guys. Y'all are the best. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Big hugs. Have a great start to the week. We have an exciting new moon coming up in Sagittarius on Tuesday. So, everybody, let's just embrace the energy of new possibilities and maybe a little adventure, kind of like what we're doing tonight. All right, guys. Love y'all. Talk to you soon. Take care.